Welcome back, I'm Sarah Lee. I hope that all of you are remembering what we learned in the first day. We talked about days, weeks, months, and years. These are longer and longer time intervals. And today we're going to look closely at time in a day and solve time problems. Well, time problem is also one thing that is possibly tested on Math Kangaroo. And speaking of time, we have to know the thing that tells us the time, right? The clock. Well, suppose your mom is cooking, okay? And she asks you, what time is it right now? You know that it is 6 o'clock, right? Why? Because the hour hand is pointing at 6 right now. In this clock, except the hour hand, there is still a longer hand. That is the minute hand. Well, you know that there are 60 minutes in an hour. So every tiny little intervals you see here in the clock is 1 minute. And there are 60 of them in total. And there are still the longer intervals, right? Each of them is 5 minutes. This question asks us to calculate the time after 15 minutes. So let's see how will our minute hand move. It starts from here, right? And then this is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 15 minutes. That looks exactly like choice A. Okay, but this is not usually tested in Math Kangaroo. This is too easy. In MK, we are usually tested on two types of questions. The first one asks us to calculate the time, and another one asks us to find out how long is a period of time. Well, you may not understand this now, but let's take a look at question number 2. This is a very classic question that asks us to calculate the time, the ending time. Let's all take out a piece of paper and try to write the answer. This question asks us to find out when did the movie end, right? Well, we need to find the ending point, so we know that we're going to do an addition, not subtraction. Because very obvious, 7 minutes has passed after 4 p.m. But there's no way for us to add 4 and 70, right? So we need to know 70 minutes equals 1 hour and 10 minutes, because 60 plus 10 is 70. All we need to do is to just add that on top of 4 p.m. The answer choice is going to be D. Now let's take a look at question number 3. We know that the football competition lasts for 90 minutes and ends at 7:30 p.m. If Tom, he plans to enter the stadium 20 minutes before the game starts to warm up, when should he enter the stadium? This is still the first type of question that I mentioned before, right? That asks us to calculate the exact time. Let's give it a try. In the previous question, we know the beginning time, and we found out the ending time through addition. But here in this question, we actually know the ending time. And it asks us to find out the beginning time. So we need to do an subtraction here. Great. Well, but the question is, how can we subtract 90 minutes out of 7:30 p.m.? Wait, let me ask you this. Is there any other way for us to write 90 minutes? In other words, how many hours are there in 90 minutes? Well, it's going to be an hour and 30 minutes, right? Because 30 plus 60 is 90. Now we know that the football competition starts at 6 p.m. Wait, so is answer B correct then? Absolutely not, because the question asks us to find out Tom's entering time, and he wants to get in there 20 minutes before the game starts. So actually, any time that is after 6 p.m. are wrong. So we can cancel B, C, D immediately. And 5:40 is the answer. Let's take a look at the next question. Question number 4 is the second type of time problem question. It gives us the beginning time and end time and asks us to calculate the time span, okay? How do we go about this problem? When I first saw this, I used my finger to count, okay? So why don't you all take out your hand and count with me together? One finger will represent an hour, okay? So starting at 9:30, this is 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30. And then we will subtract an hour break from that. So this is a total of 6 hours. The answer choice is B. Counting number is definitely useful here. However, if one of the number is very small and another one is really, really large, we're going to spend our whole day counting, right? It's not going to be so efficient. So whenever seeing this kind of problem that asks us to calculate the time span, my suggestion for you is to use the ending point minus the beginning point. Okay, always use the ending time to minus the beginning time. Let's see, what is the ending time here in this question? 4:30 p.m., right? So we're going to use 4:30 to minus 9:30. Wait, some of you may ask me, well, isn't 9 bigger than 4? How can we do the subtraction here? Actually, 4:30 p.m. is more powerful than 9:30 a.m. because it is p.m. p.m. means that it is in the afternoon. Whenever you want to switch a p.m. time to a.m. time, you're going to add 12 on top of the p.m. time, okay? So 4:30 p.m. is technically 16:30 a.m. So we're going to subtract 9:30 out of 16:30, which gives us 7 hours, which means Selena went to school for 7 hours. And after subtracting this 1 hour break, the answer is B, right? She spent 6 hours studying. If you are parents or students who find our video helpful, please feel free to give us a thumbs up, subscribe our channel, or leave a comment down below. Below, you will also see a question that you can try to do to see if you totally understand today's knowledge or not. After finishing it, you can upload your answer in our WhatsApp group by scanning the QR code. Our teachers will be waiting you there to provide you with suggestions on how to learn math, how to do math problems, and how to conquer math exams. I will see you there. Bye-bye.